Hi everyone, welcome to US Immigration Help channel. In today's video, we're gonna talk about the consular processing for a family-based visas. First of all, I am not an attorney. I am here to help you based on my immigration journey. So if you're ready, let's talk about it. In this video, we're gonna talk about the 12 steps that you must follow when filing a petition for a relative doing a consular processing. First step is submit a petition to USCIS. You must file I-130 for a child under 21, parent or sibling, and spouse. If you're doing for spouse, you must file I-130 and I-130A, and they must go together. You have to submit them together if you're doing this by mail. However, if you're doing this by mail, if you're doing this online, that's the best option. You file I-130 online, and then you submit I-130A, and then you attach I-130. You will have a link to attach I-130. It's faster. I would recommend doing it online. And I have a video for that if you want to watch it. It's on my channel. So this is this is the USCIS stage. You submit petition I-130 and I-130A if you're doing it for spouse. So once USCIS receive your petition, they will send you a notice, a receipt notice, I-797C, which is a receipt. Notice type is a receipt, which includes a receipt number. This is what you need to check for processing for USCIS processing times. I forgot to mention that the cost of the application, the I-130, is $535. That's the application fee. So you must submit a check with it, $535, or you pay online. So as I said, you will need this receipt number here to check for the processing times. Because you will know as well your service center, that USCIS service center that process your case. So once USCIS approve your petition, and it usually takes from 6 months to 1 year, when they approve your petition, they will send you I-797, which is approval letter or approval notice. It is very important notice. Please keep it in safe place because you will need it. It will have a receipt number, the petitioner alien number, and full name, beneficiary alien number, and full name. As you see right here, the beneficiary is already got alien number. So now this is the USCIS stage. So step 1. So once USCIS now approve your petition, they will send it to NVC. Now step 2, we're gonna go to NVC stage. NVC stage starts when USCIS send your approved petition to NVC. NVC will enter your data to the system, create your login information, a login credential, and they will send you a welcome letter as a notice of immigrant visa case creation. So you will this visa creation notice will have NVC case number and invoice ID number. That's what you need to log in to your NVC account. This right here, people call it welcome letter, which is notice of immigrant visa case creation. They call it welcome letter. That has those two important elements: case number and invoice ID number. You will need them to log in to NVC account. So, and the NVC account does not become right away active. It takes up to 72 hours to get activated. Once it becomes activated, NVC will send you another email tell you that now the National Visa Center, your account, it's ready and go ahead and log in and pay the fees and start the NVC processing. So the first thing you're gonna do when you log into your NVC account, you will go to Consular Electronic Application Center. You enter case number. You enter invoice ID number. You select the one that apply for you, petitioner, applicant, or attorney, and then you enter the characters right here and hit continue. And then it's gonna take you to this page right here, which has some information about your case number, a visa class your case is currently at. It will be at NVC, and foreign country where you're gonna have interview, and the city, and the priority date. And you go to the bottom of this page, you will have this information about the petitioner and the applicant. Now we are at the step 3. Step 3 is pay fees. You must pay fee for affidavit of support and pay fee for IV application. Step 4, you must now upload. First, you must file I-864, which is affidavit of support and financial evidence. When you file I-864, then you must upload it. Now we're going to talk about the financial document. The financial document for the petitioner, and that's the step 5. The financial document is a petitioner or sponsor. You will need I-864 affidavit of support signed, federal income tax for the last 3 years. You will need transcript, that's the best one. And also you will need W-2s from last 3 years, 1099s from last 3 years, and federal income tax schedule from the last 3 years, and proof of US domicile, and any 1099 forms. This is for a petitioner side. That's the financial document for the petitioner. Now, step 6. Step 6, it starts DS-260, which is IV application, which is right here. You're gonna start the application. When you do that, when you complete the application, you will print the confirmation page. You will need it for your interview date. 7th, you will need civil document for the applicant, which is the one right here. You will need the passport biographic page. You need the photographs 2x2. You need a birth certificate and marriage certificate, and it has to be translated to English. And for Moroccan people, you will need police certificate and criminal court record. Now you must scan all the documents and upload them. That's step 8. Step 9, submit the documents. That's step 9, and wait for to be accepted. When they are accepted, when all documentation you submitted to NVC accepted, you will become a documentary qualified. So first, when you file DS-260, they will send you this confirmation page right here for DS-260. They're gonna send you a copy. At the meantime, they will tell you if you need to print another one, you will have it right here, and how to print your confirmation page for DS-260, because you will need it for your interview. So we're gonna go to the next one. So here, when you become a documentary qualified, they will send you this email right here. So we already talked about step 9, which is submit all documents. You submitted all the documents and wait to become a documentary qualified. Once you become a documentary qualified, what does it mean? All documentation you submitted to NVC has been accepted. You will receive this email right here from NVC telling you that you becoming documentary qualified. Means all documentation you submitted to NVC has been accepted. Now the NVC will work with your consulate in your country to schedule an interview appointment for you. So once they do that, they will send you an email, immigrant visa interview appointment. When they schedule an interview for you, they will send you an email, tell you they schedule an interview for you, and they're gonna give you the date, interview date and time, interview location, NVC case number, invoice ID, and the principal applicant, and the reference category. You will have all this information that you need for your interview. So now this is step 10, interview preparation. This is when you have to start Get ready for your interview preparation. You will need documentation from petitioner. That's the one we talked a while ago. You must get the original one, not the new ones. Same thing for the applicant. Documentation from applicant side. You will need the same documentation you submit to NVC, the same one. Do not update them. You need the same documentation. And also, you need to schedule a medical exam. Before you do that, you must talk to a consulate to see what doctors they worked with, because you cannot do your medical exam in any doctor you want. They have accredited medical providers that they do their medical exam. So now you will have a date for interview. You will go for interview date. By the way, if you check your application at the time, you will see it's ready. So you will go to your interview date, which is step 11. That's interview date, which is applicant interview. And then you will have an interview. And everything went fine with no problem. The consular officer will issue your visa. Issue your visa with no problem. However, if something goes wrong, or maybe the consular officer needs some more administrative processing, he or she will issue 221G. That means he needs some more documentation, or he needs some more administrative processing. So they're gonna do that, process again your case. You're gonna submit the documentation they ask you to, and then they process your case again. If everything is fine, they're gonna issue your visa. Now, after the interview, because you will leave your passport with them, with the consular officer, they're gonna stamp your passport with your visa, and they're gonna send it to you to the email that you gave them. In example, in Morocco, they will send it through Aramex, and you come and pick it up with, and it has a visa on it, and it have some information that you need in the United States. So they do not carry the envelope anymore. It's everything is electronically now. So all what you have, just your passport, your visa and your passport. That's all what you need. The other stuff, it automatically goes to USCIS. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell. Thank you, and see you in the next video.